Hello traders. Today I will speak about the gold market because I think that there is a good opportunity here and there is a plenty of more downside to come on the gold, as I said and as I alerted in my previous analysis. So I will start with watching this most recent price action from today, and I can see that this is a very well defined upside channel, which really looks like it's pretty corrective. If you see the last stage from my perspective of this upside move, there was a one exhaustion pattern right there. This is a 30-minute chart. You can also see that on watching the hourly time frame as well. There was a like balancing process here. There was an outside inside days and outside inside bars, and every time I see something like that, basically I know that there's exhaustion, especially if this activity happened after the run phase like this. So the gold basically went from 1783 to 1793. So after a $10 rise, the price basically started to go in drifting phase and more like a balancing process. And there is also potential that this activity, all this area, is basically just one, let's say, a bigger bear flag. So more like a bear flag on a longer frame, like. If you see, for example, the 4-hour time frame, it seems like just doing like the reaction now, which is like a natural reaction based on this downside move in the past few days. So basically, the aggressive approach will be to try to trade based on this this upside movement, basically. And the breakout of this mini channel. Also, you can use to watch for a sell-off and then eventually watch for the rally back, like a rotation, one rally back like a correction. If you see the breakout, which will also be a potential idea there. So to watch for a sell-off, to get away of this channeling mode, and then to watch for the rally to play something like this. And to expect eventual retest of the lows, which are at 1770 and 1768. So that will be one option. There is also this important swing low that happened, like a few days ago, which technically can act like resistance if you can revisit that. So from my perspective, I will watch for something like this. I will watch for potential sell-off. If this will continue to go in this channeling mode, go a little more up, maybe even revisit the high and sell without having the sell-off phase. Now, I will say I will be more like a neutral stance, more like I see no spectacular opportunity because we are very close to this important pivot zone that can be like a very important pivot zone for today. So I will rather wait for this potential sell-off to start. I still don't see that. I didn't see a bigger sell-off. So I would like to have a bigger sell-off to really see the round phase on the other side, and then watch for the correction and then sell on the rally. So something like this. So this will be my preference and my idea for today. If this will again continue just to go with this channeling mode, continue to more sidewaysing or a little higher or so, then I basically say that opportunity is not that big. So I will rather watch for the continuation, for a confirmation that sell-off will resume and this downside can resume. If not, then this can still just work around the flat regime, maybe even a little bit of rally. So for now, selling opportunities are preferable. And, aggressive approach will be if you just sell in this zone when the price is doing like this and breaking this one, which is technically right now there is this breakout mode. So technically that's one option. That will be aggressive approach without waiting for a bigger sell-off or a breakout this parallel lower trend line. That's the one option, aggressive approach. And eventual stops can be placed eventually above this low in 1803. That's the one option. Place stop above this zone because this can maybe go towards that, retest that, and eventually reject. So one option is like aggressive down approach, sell approach from here. And second option is wait for like this, waiting for a sell-off. We see that right now is kicking, the sellers are kicking in there here, and then wait for the rally back for a potential resell, and towards the 1770 there is a $20 to $25 potential, at least in this stage, if this scenario will play out. That will all for today. Have a good weekend and see you next week.